Some of the feedback that we get actually is how enthusiastic the technicians and the apprentices are downstairs, so how they get involved in the equipment and their understanding of where the equipment's being used and their appreciation, I suppose, of how important their job is in getting the quality in the instrumentation that's going out and then being used on patients. So they always interact well, I think, the technicians and the customers when they come round.
We have youngsters who are working actually in the manufacturing and repairing area, but we also have youngsters who are in the office where they're dealing with customers and hospitals, etc., etc. So it's a very varied business now.
I joined Surgical Holdings in November of last year as an apprentice for office administration. It's a really friendly team. I feel like I joined in really well and I've settled really well, which is good because obviously I'm young and I've just been taken in as part of the family. I'd like to carry on in this industry because it's just interesting things that you wouldn't normally learn elsewhere, and it's a lot of information that you couldn't use elsewhere, and I'd like to build myself up here.
It's an amazing company. It's particularly amazing to see the quality of work and number of apprentices. Not only the young apprentices, but apprentices that were brought in here and have now trained younger apprentices. And it's great to see them earning a decent wage as well and being able to increase that over time to support families and move into the area. It's brilliant, brilliant business.
They really help you to grow into a better member of staff and can just work your way up, really.
I've seen here today people that have trained up individuals and are now training others, so literally passing not from one generation to another, but from several generations across the board. So it's a good use of skills.
I think the thing here with taking on apprentices is obviously making sure that they're interested in this industry, but not really just from the point of view of they're interested in being an engineer, but it's for us to sell ourselves and what we do as a company so they can see the long-term benefits and also where the products that they're going to be making will end up, so they can take an interest in that side of things, because that's really important that they have a passion for what they're going to be manufacturing.
There's no half measures with surgical instruments. You know, you cannot. Our policy is basically right first time, and we don't go halfway. We do the whole thing. We've got a new generation of young people coming through the system, and we do have this fantastic training schedule that Luke has actually put together, and basically ensures that they actually get trained and signed off for all areas that are needed within surgical instruments.
It's a really fun team to work with. I mean, there's something different here every day. You'll never have the same day twice. I can guarantee that.